Hey guys, it's Ted with the Ted Show. See how much faster that also does.
Yeah.
I have repeat guests and alumnus of the Ted Show back to give us an update. The one, the only, Heather Bedor.
Hi. I keep hearing your voice on my phone from a different video altogether with my dear friend Devin Tillman over at Island Time. So I was trying to share and it kept popping up. It scared me.
Well, don't let it. All right, so you're back. I love what you do. I want them to hear what you do. Just kind of a reminder, and then give us an update because since you were here, you added still playing, I believe.
So much, yes. So we've been growing exponentially right now. I think when I first talked to you, we had just hit maybe 800 or 1,000 members. We are on goal that probably by tomorrow we'll hit 2,800. Just in the original Still Serving. Yeah, and it's mostly, so for those that don't know, Still Serving is a group that I created. It was kind of a grassroots effort with a friend of mine. She wanted to really promote the bars and grills and breweries, and I was looking at the restaurant side since I'm a consultant in the industry. And she said, hey, if you create it, I'll help admin it. So we did. And what the mission has become is it's for locally owned and operated restaurants through Central Florida, hopefully be able to expand that nationally, where we want the restaurants to promote their menus, their specials, Mother's Day, Cinco de Mayo, May the 4th be with you. I love that we got to do a show on my favorite Star Wars day.
That's right. May the 4th be with
you. But we really want to be there for the restaurants and let the restaurants be there for the restaurants. So the general public can become part of the group. There's no questionnaire. But what it does is it prevents people from just putting advertising on blast for things that aren't needed at this point. Right now, the restaurants are our main goal. They can promote their menu. They can ask questions to other restaurants like, hey, are you guys finding that this feature is working better and now moving into the 25% occupancy? What do you guys think? So they're able to network. People that may have never known each other before able to speak. I've had several members of the public go, hey, it's me and my husband's anniversary. We're really looking for a great dessert place. And it's amazing because you'll just watch and it's like 45 comments and it's, oh, hey, check out this dessert place, or hey, I just had this, here's a picture. So I get chills thinking about it, but it's this community that's been created. And the intention is to raise funds and become a nonprofit, like we were talking last time, to create what's called the Still Serving Relief Fund. And what that'll do is go towards businesses that are either having to close their doors permanently due to either COVID or something else. And we want to make this a year-round goal to help career development and growth, marketing. Something as simple as we had one of our members in Oviedo. We've been working with the mayor of Oviedo. Megan's great, and we created Still Serving Oviedo. And one of the members there, his tent blew down and broke. So we want to have a fund that if something is as easy as buying another tent for them or having a partner that can help donate, that's our intention with Still Serving.
I love it. I want to ask. Yeah. I want to ask because I obviously you've grown so much. That's exponential growth.
Yes.
What have you learned? Like when you were on last, you had what 800 when you start. I think the last time around 800. But
something we had just started out. Yeah.
It's big. This is big time. I mean, I think it's because you're filling this need with such heart. You guys are really trying to accentuate and showcase the industry, which has just been taking such a big, giant hit. So what are some of the cool things, positive things that you've learned in the
everything? Our community is amazing. That is by far my favorite thing I've learned. People are gravitating towards this idea. There are so many other food groups out there, and they're wonderful. But ours has really been pinpointed and pigeonholed in a good way of being the restaurants. It's their advertisement. It's like Facebook for restaurants only, just posts. But it's our community is so strong, and we might be a Central Florida is massive. Orlando is humongous. But we are a community and a city of fighters. Let me tell you, I have learned that. It's so inspiring to watch people. Ramon over at College Park Cafe. Somebody took a really sad photo. He was sitting out in the bed. That. Oh my gosh. It
almost
still
made me cry.
Yes. And he's such a sweet man, and it's family owned and operated. They have the best Cuban sandwiches. Shout out to Ramon.
I want to have them on.
Yes.
because I want to promote them. I love that. That place has been there forever, and until really this hit, I didn't know that they had changed ownership and added the Cubans to the whole menu.
But he sits outside in his bench every day to make sure that the few customers that do come, he can take care of. And he is serving to those customers. And that's inspiring to me, and it's inspiring to the community. And I'm not trying to call anybody out. It's amazing to see that that's happening and the community is rallying around and they're able to share different ideas. That's what I've learned. And I never had any doubt in my mind that Orlando was a strong, tight-knit community, but this really, emphasizes and underlines and bold, and highlights and everything else, glitter on it, of how small, tight-knit, small world community, or we're a small hometown with a ton of people in it, and a lot of space, but we're constantly growing and constantly learning from each other.
Agreed. So tell me, you obviously said there's many other people hurting. Yes. So you created a lot of groups. One of them is Still Playing.
Still Playing.
So talk about that.
So Still Playing, it was something in the back of my mind. I'm very heavily involved with the music community. I've managed bands. I have so many friends that are in bands or that do music festivals or on the radio. Artists, burlesque troupes, photographers, actors. I have a friend in New York, and he does virtual shows, and they're customized for kids' birthday parties. And it's incredible to see everyone kind of adjust and grow and create something brand new. Friends that are usually gig players, and they're playing the guitar at Disney Springs or at a small local place, and they're popping up their Facebook every day just to jam out for a couple of hours, have a jam session, and tip them. Well, why not create a place that they can share? Hey, we have this virtual burlesque group. We have this virtual burlesque show going on. Or, hey, guys, I'm going to play for a couple of hours and taking your class. If you want to tip me, here's my Venmo. Or like Kitchen Killers. My guys over at Kitchen Killers, they can post their live stream and really be able to develop the brand that they have, but to showcase everybody else and to have it streamlined into a group to help encourage the artistic community that we have. A friend of mine who's been going through a lot, he is one of our admins. What we're working on with that group is, I don't want to say the unsung heroes, but an artist you'd think or not think of. Oops, are you there, Ted? I'm all by myself.
Oh, yeah.
Now I can really not see.
You look great.
Well, thank you. Without the glasses, we can't tell. But tattoo artists. There we are. Tattoo artists are huge in our community, and there are some incredible ones out there, but you don't think about them being artists that are creating during this time. What are they doing? Their shops are closed, and they're going crazy with creativity. So what we want to do is gather and garner these tattoo artists to come into Still Playing, showcase their work, and create logos either for Still Playing or for Still Serving or for a restaurant, or hey, even the TED Show. And we have I Know a Guy T-shirts and More, which is our veteran-owned admin Joe. It's his T-shirt and promo company to create a logo and help give the artist money for creating that logo, sell the shirts. Hey, I'm proud of this. It's my own brand, or it's just a picture of Orlando that I had in my mind. It'd be a cool tattoo. We have it on a T-shirt. To be able to split the profits between putting it into the Still Playing Relief Fund, which is going to act like Still Serving, and to help the artist have money incoming as well. So with those two facets, our intention now is to, as we move forward into a nonprofit, to create Still Here. Because not only do we have our locally owned and operated restaurants, but we have our artist community, our theaters, Breakthrough Theater of Winter Park, these small hometown places that really need our love and support. And now we can bring them together. Imagine, and I'm rambling, and I'm so excited about it.
I love
this. Imagine you have a band or a musician who's looking for a new place to play a gig, grand reopenings, and all this new exciting uncharted territory that we're in right now. Why can't we help get an artist to do a live demonstration for a grand reopening, or help pair a band or a musician or a burlesque troupe to a venue who's looking to get more people to their establishment now that we're trying to reopen and trying to ease back into a sense of normalcy. And what a great opportunity to bring still playing and still serving and help merge those two communities together easily for them.
One thing that I love about what you're doing, I don't think anybody would take offense to the restaurant world or artists, they focus on their art, their creativity necessarily in knowing how to promote themselves properly on social media. So having a conduit like Still Serving and Still Playing, obviously still, that's a place where they can go, where the community kicks in and they can help them out. There's lots of there's announcements, but there's more. It's opportunity there, and they can learn. You can look and see, hey, I like what Heather posted. I'll try to use something like that for my next post, because what I have found from doing the shows, especially since we shut down, is most small business owners have absolutely no clue how to market themselves on social media.
Yeah, and that's my niche. I have a consulting company that specializes in restaurants and event production. So I'm kind of taking myself and putting it out there for the world. And instead of charging all of these people, I'm just doing what I would normally do free of charge. But hey, we've got to help the community. That's really my goal.
So what do you see happening today? When is it? Tomorrow? I don't know if some open today, May 4th, right? So May the 4th be with you.
Some have. You keep freezing. You're a robot.
I freeze? I'm sorry. Yeah. I was looking. There were questions. There were questions. I might look like I'm freezing, but I swear I'm not freezing.
You're doing this. No, it's okay.
So tell us what you think. What's going to happen today? What's happening? What do you see happening in the next couple of weeks?
Sure. So from a public's perspective, the general public being able to come in and patronize their favorite venues, people are ecstatic. They're happy to see, oh my gosh, I can't believe so-and-so is open. I can actually walk in and, see, turn that off. I'm going to be able to see all of my favorite people and visit with, my favorite bartender, whatever. I can walk in and smell it, familiar smell, or sit in my favorite booth. Hopefully it's there. And it's great because people are anxious to get out. It's like right after a hurricane, you want to go and you just want to be out there, and it's a change of scenery, but it's your normalcy. From restaurant owners' perspective, I'm seeing it kind of all over the board. I'm seeing some that have opted to not reopen for dine-in right now because they want to make sure that they can get exactly what's requested and required from the county and from the state. So they want to make sure, is it worth it for us to open up the dining room and have people come in, or is it more successful for us to do curbside or takeout? Is it worth it for us to try to bring our staff back, but now half the staff that they have had to move home, or had to go take care of a family member, or like me, is stuck in another state.
Yeah, you're still stuck. I forgot.
I'm still stuck. I'm in Virginia. I have now moved to the Aloft Hotel property, but I'm stuck. I can't get home. Flights that were $14 to get home are like $800 now. And the Florida borders are still closed. I have to prove I had essential business out of the state after the quarantine started in Florida, which is nearly impossible.
Wow.
But that's okay. I won't take, but that's it. I'm just gonna enjoy life. And the restaurants here in Virginia, I wish I could create a group for them, but they're all doing their own thing. So Orlando is a very special community.
It is. I feel like it's so supportive. Like when all of this stuff started to happen, people just came out of the woodwork to support each other. Now, I feel like you all as a whole were that way in general. We just didn't see as much of it from the outside, but
yes,
I feel like the support has been overwhelming.
It's been incredible. It really has been, because you have people, I get messages every day, not only of like, hey, you're awesome, thank you for doing this, but hey, who do you suggest that we can check out next? Because we have our bingo cards still. I don't know if you've seen our bingo cards, Ted, but
yes,
we created bingo cards, and we're like, hey, here's a fun thing. You can win a gift card. It doesn't cost anything to do. And I had this one lady, she goes, well, we've already done the West Orange one, the East Colonial one, this one. And she's like, do you have any more? And I'm like, I will make you your own. Because they find it fun, because now they're trying all sorts of new things. And there have been a couple of places that have had to close or had to wait to reopen. Right. but they're finding new things. My own parents are in Claremont, and my mom's like, oh, we're going to go over and get ice cream. And I'm not going to, a Twisty Tree. And I'm like, hey, Mom, why don't you check out West Orange Creamery? Because they're a small, family owned and operated. Go check it out. It's an extra 10 minutes. And they loved it.
See?
And it's so cool to see the community coming and showing their support. Cool. Chain restaurants, there's not a problem with them. The small guys that need the help the most, they're almost overwhelmed with the support. And it's great to see. And I want to create that with Still Playing too, but it'll take slow uptick.
Well, but with Still Playing, I think that there's, we try to promote the arts as much as possible, anything to do with the arts. And what people forget is that if the hotels are shut down or the restaurants are shut down, there's a lot of those people depended on those gigs, as you said, to keep the lights on. And they had, 30 days worth of shows lined up that got cut immediately. So finding a way to stay creative and still stay above board was a challenge for artists as well in all areas of the arts.
And it's
all right. Go ahead. No, you go. You go.
I was saying Facebook didn't help me. Facebook put me in like Facebook jail. So when I created Still Playing, when I created Still Playing, just like I did with Still Serving, I tried to send it to my friends list, and it said invite, and then it removed the invite. And I was blocked from Messenger, and I was for like 3 days. It said I was a robot. So now I can only invite 20 people a day. So I have to rely on our 120 members to expand and reach out. But we really want to see the growth from that as well, to be able to help as much as we can.
All right. So Still Serving Florida, is that the best initial place for people to reach out to you, or tell them how they can best reach out to you?
Absolutely. So with the website, www.stillservingflorida.com, that'll take you to our main Facebook page, which is the original Still Serving. If you're on Facebook, you can search just Still Serving. Our logo it looks like a chalkboard. It has an orange with a straw on it and a fork and a knife, superhero style. So that's the original Still Serving. If you were in the Oviedo area, we have Still Serving Oviedo. We have been asked to create Still Serving Longwood, and then Still Playing is just Still Playing on Facebook as well. So you can find us anywhere. You can message me directly. You can message Ted because he's a big fan and supporter. And we'll help you. Yeah, thanks. And we'll help you get to the right place. Whether you're a restaurant or somebody who likes to eat, you're an artist or somebody who likes to show their support for the community, join us. We're friendly. We don't bite unless asked, and we can offer some really great options and special promotions. And look, we're doing this out of the kindness of our own heart. I'm out of work right now. This is my full-time job, and I'm making this much. But my heart is growing more and more every day.
I love it. Thank you so much for what you're doing, Heather. I really appreciate it. I love the concept. You guys should check it out. There's really cool stuff on there every day. I learn about either a new restaurant or a new artist, or there's just so much good information packed in Still Serving and Still Playing. And of course, check out stillservingflorida.com, which will bring you right to the Facebook page. Thank you so much for being back on the show.
Yeah, we
so
appreciate
much good for our community.
Thank you so much for you doing your part too. You are awesome. You're a rock star.
Thank you. You too. All right.
Bye, everybody.
We love you guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much. Mwah. Still serving and still playing.
May the force be with you. Still serving, still playing.
Be with you. The force be with you. I love it. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.